For this then am I sent, as in delivering the last recording. I'm just amazed at, I don't see it coming. All I know is, it's the heart, not the mind I should be focusing on. And the last recording is what transpires, inspires. It's suddenly, I've found a door opened in heaven and it all downloads. Thank you, Dad. And it gives my whole life meaning, Father, as you know. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Yes, you see, inspiration is experiential. We experience it. You see, when you meet with God, supposing you're visited by Jesus in a vision, and you are overwhelmed by the incredible love. You're engulfed in a loving relationship that overwhelms you. This is some of the near-death experiences that most secular people have given witness to, and the most spiritual people too have given witness to in vision and experience. It's experience, you see. It's what you're experiencing, not what you're thinking. Your thinking knocks at heaven if you're guiding it to do so. And when the door opens, when you're surrounded by when you're filled by saturated by the inspiration, the Spirit, what we label as the Spirit of God, when you're engulfed in this presence, that's what determines your values. How do you do that? How do you attain such? Sure, this is what I'd like to value. Give it to me. How do I receive it? Well, serve is good and lovely. Think on these things. You find gratitude overtakes you and overwhelms you. You're lifted up. You're flying. And you don't come down until God says so. If indeed you come down at all. But usually you do. And you're a blessing to the rest of us because of it. Lovely to have you. Thank you, Dad. You see, I turned over and after the last recording in bed here, and 7:34 in the morning. It's pouring with rain outside. I don't know if you're picking up the patter in there. I don't think you are now. I thought, I'll just turn over. I'll go. Have a rest. Put the phone down. Stop recording. And if there is anything else I should be saying, God will tell me. God will give me a nudge. And then within a moment or two, I just thought, perhaps I should say what they should therefore do, not just know. Yeah, okay. Must be something to do with the sort of practice, career or whatever. And so I pick up the phone and record this little one. What are we at? 5 minutes now, just coming up to 5 minutes. You see, It's a bit like, I think it was the Buddhist thing of what happens when you achieve enlightenment? Well, you still sweep the yard and chop wood, same as before. You know, you just turn over in bed and, oh, have a sleep now before I get up, or don't know if I'll sleep again. It's too late to have another dose. But we'll see what happens. You just continue your very ordinary living practice. Except now it's spectacular. It keeps overtaking you with the spectacular. Because of the love of God with you that now you're aware of. Your awareness of Him is everything. And that's what you get when you practice. Practice. Noticing whatsoever's good and lovely. And thinking on these things. Oh, and thanking Him for it, of course. Yeah, well, that rises in you spontaneously, and you do it with your whole heart because you start to become conscious of His kindness, not just to you, but to everyone around you, everything around you, every creature. Whatsoever's good and lovely, think on these things, and you'll be on track. Obviously. Bless you. Thank you, Dad. This is not just the cure for depression or mental illness generally, or physical illness, or all the problems of life. This is life eternal in the heavenlies, here and now. It's your loving relationship with your heavenly Dad. Eternal. Life eternal. Thank you, Dad.